Good evening, folks. You're listening to Scat House, the only podcast by the. You're listening to Scat House, the only podcast by the fellas for the fellas. I'm your host, Jeremy. With me, I have.
That was so gay.
Jeremy's fucking gay.
With
you're,
me,
you're
I
actually
have.
gay. I'm just kind of gay.
With me, I have.
You're a full fag.
Alex.
Okay, I guess the two disembodied voices don't have names.
Mutes.
We have Sammy.
Hi guys.
Dude, stop it. Fucking stop. My name. It's my fucking name. Stop it.
That's Sammy.
My name is Rene Flores.
And
What's
we're
up,
Scat
Amy?
House, and we're gay. All right, hell of an intro. We don't need to do the intro anymore now after that because now that the names are there,
guys. We're riffing. We're having a good time. It's a fucking crazy pod,
dude. It's the Scat House. Our pants are off. Our cocks are out. The wind is blowing in my rectum. We're fucking here to go. So the podcast has already gotten me in trouble. Eileen was listening to it at her job, and she works in a hospital. And I guess she was like laughing at one of the bits, and a doctor walked by, and he was like, "Oh, what are you listening to?" And she's like, "Oh, nothing. Just, a guy does a podcast." And he like asked her like what it was about, and she like had to kind of weasel her way out of it. So I asked her like, "Well, what bit was it?" And she was like, "Oh, it's the riff where you guys are saying that's so Raven, but her friend gets raped." And I was like, "Oh, Jesus Christ!"
Oh no.
One of the worst riffs that it could have possibly landed on, but good to know. We're getting our beautiful Korean Lotus Flower queen in trouble at her job for podcasting.
She'd fucking kill this pod.
They couldn't even have had the good Jewish riffs.
Oh no, she didn't really weigh in on any of the riffs. I was hoping she would, but she said she wanted to draw every.
Doctors and surgeons, fucking stupid.
This is true. Oh,
a whole lot of them.
Dude, if you work in a hospital and you wear a lab coat with an embroidered name on it, fucking kill yourself. Jump off.
I cut meat to make barbecue all the time. It's not that hard.
True.
Oh, what's that? You're getting a tumor out of somebody? Fuck you. I know how to fillet a steak. Eat shit.
I could do my own stitches. I've sewed a lot.
God, every time there's a mass shooting, I'm like, why wasn't it at the hospital? Half the people are dead anyway. Shit. I shouldn't say that.
That's the least costly shooting.
So you
want to stack up how many years you're losing, right? I mean, if you kill someone who's healthy, you're losing maybe 50 years. You go into the cancer ward, who gives a shit? They all have cancer anyways.
You're freeing up some beds. You're doing a public service.
You're on the way out. This is kind of true.
Yeah.
What was that?
You remember that guy that ran through he was evading the police, I think, and he ran through like this holiday parade. Do you remember that? He was a black gentleman.
No.
He was like,
yeah.
What was his name? Whatever. All his victims were elder. They were part of this group called like the Christmas Grandmas or something.
Oh,
so every single person
so
killed was like
kind of fine.
Well, yeah, because everyone was like, "Oh, he's a crazy." Everyone forgot about who his victims were. They were old people. A bunch of dancing grandmas dressed in Christmas gear. And one of them was the husband also.
Dude, they might have even had it coming. They probably saw the car and they're like, "Is that a colored fella driving?" And then headlights.
That's whenever an elderly person gets killed, they deserve it because they're racist.
That's more often than not. Yeah, it's a possibility.
Yeah.
It's funny. I can't wait to be in like a nursing home when I'm like 90, right? And my grandkids are coming to visit. And I'm like, and that's how I invented the stuffed crust pizza.
You'll just lie about being in the Ukraine war. You'll just do stolen valor.
Yeah, I'm lying about everything. I'm like, and then I shook hands with Barack Obama and we made Star Wars. And then they're like, "Shut up, Grandpa, you fucking liar." And I'm like, "Oh, well, two can play at that game, fuckface." And I look over and I call the nurse and I'm like, "Nurse, they said they tried to kill me for their inheritance of $40. That's right, you're gonna fuck. That's what you get for not listening to Grandpa." And then when they're wheeling them out of the hospital,
you're just gonna tell them that you blew Obama?
Yes, exactly. That I killed Putin with my bare hands. And as they're wheeling them out of the hospital, I'm like, "That's what you get for talking shit. If only your grandmother hadn't died in that grease fire."
That's gay.
As if I'm gonna live to 40. It's not gonna fucking happen.
That was a great riff, Jeremy.
Thank you, Sammy. Can you guys see yourselves getting old?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I'm
not currently.
Oh, great, Alex. Right,
yeah,
because
good
you're
for
young.
you, Alex.
Fucking
look at Alex.
Sorry, I'm too old for you.
Old.
You like him young.
Alex finally had his first
Alex
3 pubic hairs grow last week.
What was that?
Alex finally had his first 3 pubic hairs grow last week. He's finally considering getting a razor.
Oh, by the way, your boyfriend called. He said to stop flossing your teeth with his.
Yeah, whatever.
When Alex is old in his deathbed, he'll lie about killing it in the Discord chat.
The worst part is he's gonna believe
I hope when I'm old, I'm just like Uncle Stan.
Yeah,
just shameless.
Mate, I had so many riffs, mate. I called these guys homos on the daily.
I owned them so many times. I was like a modern day.
I called a brown guy a packy faggot. I called him that. It was so fucking sweet.
I was a modern day Shane Gillis, not like those other fags, like Bert Kreischer or Brandon Shaw
about us.
or Bobby Lee.
He's like, mate, I colonized them. I colonized them colours, and the best part is like they locked it. They locked the colonizer.
No, that'd be Winnie.
God, I told him he's living in the Stone Age. I told him.
Watch this country, Campty.
I told him it directly in his face 50 times.
I was invited to play at the mothership, but I'm too cool for that.
I fucking killed it. That killed Tony.
Alex,
did my minute on Sammy.
Alex needs to I'm telling you this because I care. When you as you grow older, as you enter your 20s, you need to become like a Jason Statham kind of guy. Like that's got to be your next step, dude. I'm telling you right now. Like it's the only way you're gonna survive.
Yeah.
What the fuck kind of advice is that, Jeremy?
What do you
Turn
mean?
into a criminal.
You need to become
Alex,
a Jason Statham guy.
Go down a life of crime.
He does. Well, Alex is already fucking evil. Like, if we set him on the right path of criminality, he's going to be fine. He needs to become the transporter. Alex, I say this because I care.
Jeremy, this is why you get picked on. You are not the person
to become
to
a trans person.
It's like Alex would cry if he ever met an actual criminal.
Mate, hey, hold up, then. I don't got my Worcestershire sauce on me, mate. No, I think we could mold Alex into into the transporter. I think we have it within our collective wisdom to turn him into an absolute monster.
The transporter.
The transporter, yeah.
In the UK, that means something different. That means
that just sounds like you want to make me a trafficker, yeah.
Oh, mate, respect my fucking pronouns, right? Too right, mate. I ain't a girl because I got my dog and my
you're
goals.
telling me to cover for my Discord messages, I should just turn fully into a criminal.
You need to rape at least one.
At least one or two. I think if you get 2 rapes under your belt,
how do I know I'll like it?
Join the grooming gangs.
Yeah, you're in Britain. Exactly, dude. You're private territory to be a criminal. And you know what's even funnier? If you really want to be a criminal, you go up to whatever your guys' parliament is, and you show them spicy food, and they'll be like, "Oh my god, what is that? Is that food with flavor? Is that man got a bit of salt and pepper on him? He's fucking too dangerous to be
They
kept
love
alive."
spicy food. It's the only thing that they only eat. They eat Indian diarrhea for breakfast.
Oh yeah, that's right. They like curry up there. Man, Alex, don't worry, we got your back, dude. We're gonna turn you into
not.
Do you not like curry?
All right, who has a good embarrassing story? How about that? Then we're just gonna go off on Alex.
What do you want one from me?
Yeah, let's let Alex. Yeah, start the lead, Alex. What's your embarrassing story?
Yeah, how did you embarrass yourself in front of your mom and dad?
I'm trying to. You'll need to come back to me. You tell one first, and
a little bit.
Renee, what do you got? What's your spicy shit?
I told Sammy this. The only thing I could think of. Sammy's heard this probably already 2 times. Back in the day, we had this one friend who kind of is like a streetwalker these days. Like, asks for money from everyone, yada yada.
Yeah.
But very silly kid,
Really?
and he would do this bit where he would open his ass cheeks and like make his ass talk, like "Oh, hello, guys," that kind of thing. We were like 11 or 12.
He
Well,
sounds like he's full of shit.
well, yeah. Here's where the story's getting. Well, my brother one time was laying on the floor with like this cushion thing to like he was propped up and playing like PSP or something, but on the floor, you know. And well, this kid comes in naked because we believe he was going to shower with the room next door. And he comes in doing his typical ass talking routine, but he's like, "I'm hungry, nom nom nom," and he puts his ass cheeks on my brother's shoulder and makes it look like he's chewing. And when he moves his ass, there's just like this massive shit stain on my brother's shoulder.
Dude, people
And
don't
my
wipe.
brother starts throwing up, but like on his other shoulder. So on one shoulder there's shit, and on the other shoulder
How
there's
old were you when you did this? 14?
I told you, you're like 11 or 12.
God, that's far too old. That's fucked.
Dude,
No, the
right.
best part is we were too young to do our laundry, but immediately like he knew like, oh my god, my mom's gonna see this and get so fucking mad. So we go to the laundry room. Long story short, she eventually walks in and she's like, "Are you guys doing laundry?" And
No.
we're like, "No."
I would have
My
lied.
brother's there, one of his shirts, like very.
You should have went with the dude. You guys should have been like, "Yeah, we want to know how to do it for when we're grown-ups." That way we know.
It was fucking gold.
Oh, it's horrible. Sammy, what do you got? What's your cringe?
I'm trying to think of something I can't right now. I don't know why. I know I have a lot of embarrassing stories.
I got one that ties back into the skid mark or the shit, if that helps.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Oh no. Let's go.
Well,
I think I know where this is going.
Is it the one that I told you about where I was accused of having shitty underwear?
Oh no, I just randomly mentioned that
okay.
you
Told
knew
us about jacking off into a bag.
I did mention jacking off into a bag a couple episodes ago. All right, so
okay.
Like a few years ago, I was just really curious.
It was the beach story.
Yeah, Marcelo.
Let him tell it.
All right, so
a few
years ago.
Okay.
A few years ago, I was like really curious to see like if it's true that 1 out of 5 adults has skid marks on their underwear. So I did like a cursory search and I went on Reddit, which is really retarded of me. And I saw a guy posted like he had a post that was like, fellow Redditors, Heck and Chungus, how many of you get skid marks and how do you get rid of them? And so the top comment was like, how the fuck do you have skid marks? How old are you? And the guy was like 25 and he's like, holy shit, learn how to wipe. And I thought that was the funniest thing ever. So I showed it to one of my friends at work and she was like, you wrote that, huh? And I was like, what? No. And she got like really like accusational about it. She's like, no, you did write that, didn't you? I was like, I swear to God, I didn't fucking write that. And like she would go on and be like, hey, remember that time you showed me that Reddit fucking skid marks underwear thing you wrote? And I'm like, I swear to God, it wasn't fucking me. And to this day, now she just assumes I had shitty underwear and thought that was my way of telling her and that it would be funny. Wouldn't it be funny if it was me?
How come everyone fucking burns you, dude?
Like, it's so easy.
It's because he's so nice. You get away with it.
I've been roasted by retarded people before. I'm not even kidding. Like, no, yeah. One time in college. Oh, Jesus Christ. One time in college, I was in the student center, and this is really bad. And you know how like some community colleges have like special needs classes for like disabled adults?
Alex, yeah.
Yeah, like Alex.
Lib.
but I'm in the student center, and I see them like, it was like in Jurassic Park when the raptors are trying to shake the door open, and I was like, why is that door shaking? And like 5 of them just like barge in at the same time, like stumbling over each other. And some of their wranglers, like they got loose from them, so they were like running around wreaking havoc throughout the student center, like and I was like, oh my God, I legit was like, zombies are real, but they were mentally challenged people, and I'm not going to call them the R word because they were actually, and I feel bad if I say it. Anyway, so this pack of retards.
You don't want to call them retards retarded. That would just be mean.
Just call them hard R's.
This pack of fucking drooling retarded people is like running around, and I had my laptop and I had a breakfast
there's not be a term for that. It's like
God damn it!
You know how you've got like
story.
No, you've got like a group of
a pack.
Crows.
It was
a murder.
A feral pack of retards.
A bloat of retards.
Yeah. A gaggle of tards, and they're running around, and some of them had like a little too much spittle for their own good, you know, and it was like flying around. And I looked down. The first thing I did was like look down at my breakfast burrito, and I was like, I paid money for that. It's gonna get slobber on it. So I instinctively started packing like my backpack full of like everything I had as quick as I could. As they drew closer towards my table, I was like, oh shit. And I'm like trying to cover the burrito. Some other woman walks by, some like other student, and she like saw what I was doing, and she's like, wow, dude, nice. And I was like, no, you don't understand. I have a class in like 5 minutes. Yeah, it was a white woman. Yeah. I tried to lie. I was like, no, I have a class. I'm late. And she like looked at me like looking at them with like fear in my eyes, and she's like, you're a piece of shit, dude. So anyway, around that, like that same semester, one of the tards, like I was like holding the door open for him to use the bathroom, and he had like you know what, the down people who have like the pet, like the goggles, like the fucking like the X-ray goggles on all the time because their eyes are all fucked up. I held the door open. I held the door open for him. I'm like, here you go, man. And he's like, I could do it myself, thanks. He like walked past me.
Yeah, sure, pal.
I was like, sure, buddy.
The wrong door.
You were lower than him on the pecking order.
Oh, totally. He saw blood in the water. He sensed weakness. He's like, out of my way, you fucking retard. And he like waddled out of the room. And I'm like, well, you know, they've been burnt.
It's impressive because like they would have probably been the best warriors back in the day. Just smashing
totally
people's heads with rocks.
The vanguard, heavy armor,
the
shock cavalry.
The
shock troops.
Yeah,
there's a legion of Persians, and they throw like some hard candy, and like, why are they throwing candy at us? And all they can hear is, what the fuck? Oh god! And they get trampled.
It's like, guys, we figured it out. We need more rice candy. Start pounding.
Just gets trampled by
should we stay on the topic? If you guys want to stay on the topic of shit stains. I had a teacher who just smelled like shit.
Oh no!
Like he always smelled.
That reminds me.
No, this guy. I mean, his breath. When you talk to him, his breath would burn your eyes. He just smelled like
100%. I can relate to this. We had
it's a disease
called Kushi.
He might have had halitosis.
Maybe, I don't know what that is even.
It's like a really bad, like no matter what you do, your breath smells like a donkey's ass. Like
it sounds like a band you would like.
A donkey.
There's something with the stomach. We would bully this guy. We were so mean to him because he smelled like shit. We didn't respect him.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I would hold my mouth when I spoke to him.
Same thing.
We would set up situations where we could like scold him for not behaving properly. Like one time, I don't know why this worked. One time he walked past me. I dropped my pen into his pocket, and then I went, guys, my fucking pen is gone. Can you look in your pockets? And then he found my pen, obviously, and he went, oh, I'm sorry. And I went, dude, what the fuck? Are you stealing my pen? What the fuck is wrong with you? And he just felt so bad. He was such a stinky retard.
Oh my god. Retard. You ran into a Jeremy in the wild.
Hey, hold on now. Hey, wait a minute. Hold on, I'm not stinky. I'm retarded, but I'm not stinky.
This guy actually snapped. This guy snapped one day, and he grabbed the student by the collars and went like, you little piece of shit, because we just kept pushing him. Like actual physical assault. But we didn't understand that was illegal, so we didn't tell anyone. We just thought it was funny.
Dude's it was doing just that shit funny. Where fucking Bane breaks
I found it. I found the description. So in high school, we had this because it was the story that Sammy was telling me reminded me of this, and we had this person walk into our maths class, and she was like, I think she was like Indian, and honestly, it was like it was Mr. Singh. It was really bad, and I just found the description. I wrote about it at the time, so I put. Kushi reeks so much that she makes the homeless gag and people's eyes steam up with her pungent stench, permanently traumatizing many in the immediate vicinity of her contrail of bin juice and eye-watering aroma.
That's the most British fucking thing I've heard
beautiful.
in my
life.
At the time,
she was a pungent Punjabi.
When she walked in the class, like everyone started just gagging. It was that bad. Just instantly
with the stomach,
wall.
Right? There's something coming up from the stomach.
Yeah, and it wasn't a one-off because
microbiome.
Multiple times like it wasn't just a bad day. Like it happened several times. Like there wasn't a time it wasn't like awful. It was like a cloud. It was like a chemical warfare. Like she was like, I don't know, she had like VX or some sort of experimental chemical weapon in her esophagus. It was so fucking bad.
That's sad. That's so sad.
It is sad.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
But funny.
Yeah, she could have done with some Listerine.
When you said Indian, I was like, oh yeah.
You love her.
That's your future wife, man. Don't be too mean to her now.
No.
Oh jeez. I don't know. I was laughing to myself about this earlier. Have you guys seen the movie Cars?
No.
It's like this
Lightning
movie.
McQueen.
Yeah. So you know how the tow truck is always like ka-chow or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was laughing to myself.
I don't think so.
Lightning McQueen is like ka-chow, and then the tow truck's like, "Did you just say ka-chiggers? I fucking hate ka-chiggers."
That's such a stupid fucking joke, but that got me.
That's so dumb.
It's because the mater is actually played by Larry the Cable Guy.
I'm so embarrassed I laughed.
I fucking hate ka-chiggers. Whoa. This part of Cars. What the fuck's going on here?
The hell is a Pixar movie?
Always driving around all low and shit. Fucking ka-chiggers. Jesus
Dude, that'd be
Christ.
awesome if there was like lowriders and different like cars representing the different races.
Isn't there? Isn't one of the cars like Latino or
Oh,
something?
like the jumping cholo cars?
Yeah.
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 No, there is one. There's like
They
a
didn't have
The
any
Saturday.
Middle Eastern
Asian ones.
Toyotas with a machine gun in the back.
Yeah, they
Oh,
didn't have any
sweet
Asian
Christ.
ones because they were all in the garage.
Ha ha.
Wow.
Yeah, we're too
Wow.
busy
Wait,
crashing
what?
into we're too busy crashing into everything.
I was about to say the Toyotas, the little headlights are just like squinted.
Oh,
No.
it only comes
I
in
turn
yellow.
now, no blinker.
Dude, good luck everyone else. One of my friends showed me a meme of the Honda logo, but it's like two guys spit roasting somebody, and it like awakened like an ancient anger within me for some reason, and I fantasized myself shooting up a Honda dealership, and then like the dude like stops me. He's like, "What are you doing? Stop!" I'm like, "It's fucking sick." And then he's like, "No, this is Hyundai. Tilt your eyes, you squinty fuck." And like, because my eyes are squinty as shit.
Great.
So because the Hyundai logo is just like a slanted H. So this is a very
Jeremy.
visual bit. What's up?
Jeremy, if you were a
Hello.
car, because you have mimosas, like all the windows would be like barely open. Like
Why are
everything
you
would be
doing
closed.
this?
The case would like cover everything. You could barely see out the windows.
I'd be a Fiat with like the fucked up tint.
You give yourself too much credit.
Oh wow! All right, thanks.
Okay, there you go. Get out of here.
I'm
You want
so
a
mad.
podcast? Okay, go away then. Love you.
Okay, speaking of like fucked up dick skin, you guys know that that X-Men guy who like turns into metal, Colossus?
Colossus.
Yeah,
Dude, what if like what if he just like turns into like foreskin, like dick skin, like his whole body?
Great. Joke is done.
Well,
Fucking
well,
amazing job, Jeremy.
It's funny joke.
Hold on, there's a lot of X-Men characters. I could do this all day. Okay.
What if
Check
he
this
was
out.
made of shit? Right?
And he's also retarded.
What if he was like gay and he's covered in cum? Right? Right.
Actually, how about
Honestly, if I
Professor-
somehow got the powers of the Invisible Woman, it was like, is like you would
No,
you'd be like,
stop,
Greenie,
shut up.
Greenie, where you at? And you'd be like, is he here?
I just have a
I'm
mental
already
image
on
of
my way.
The
from ladies
booty
like
warrior, you can feel him.
It's just the night sharker.
Renee with invisible powers. Some woman's like afraid, and you just see like a part of her mouth, like her cheek is like poking in and out because he's like, putting his dick in there without. She's like, what is that? And he's like, I love having powers. I would use mine for good. That being said, all right, okay, I got a hypothetical. Ooh, I have a hypothetical I just thought of right now for you guys. All right, okay.
God damn it, my girlfriend's yelling in the background.
You can turn
Now we can hear her.
invisible. You can turn invisible as long as
Babe,
you want.
I'm podcasting. This is important.
We're burning the midnight oil.
Money. We're making money.
Dude, I lost money on the original version of the show. I lost $500.
On the equipment?
You're a fucking idiot.
No, it's just my friend Jessica.
You know what you could have spent that on?
A car. I know.
You're a fucking idiot.
Could have spent that twice.
So it's just hypothetical. I'm sure it's going to be just as good as the Colossus foreskin bit.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Now I feel stupid. All right. So basically, you could turn invisible. You could turn invisible as long as you want, but you have to have a little medallion of shit in your mouth at all times.
How hot is she?
No, it's shit, dude. You have like a medallion.
Oh
of shit in
yeah,
your
the
mouth.
woman that made it.
Oh no, it's from a cow. Let's go neutral. It's from an animal. It's from a cow.
Isn't cow shit less disgusting?
I'll just wear a mask. I'm fine.
But you're not invisible.
So I want them to see it coming sometime.
I want them to know who did this shit. I want them to see who kicked down their door. So when they write the police sketch, all they can say is a man in a mask.
Wanda, what's up?
I heard when you saw straight jackets, you misheard and you thought they were rape jackets.
I actually do have a good story about that one, real quick.
Oh, no.
All right.
Oh
God.
No, it's only like that. So how I mentioned the last time that I had a friend that like one of the parties he had, we set up tents and would airsoft for the whole weekend with fireworks.
I still want to do that.
Yeah, so basically that same friend, his parents went through a divorce because his mom was a bitch, but he ended up getting a really cool stepmom. But she would make us, basically, we were there every weekend, and she would make us actually play family games with them. And one of the games, I can't remember what it was called, but it's like you have a word, you have to have your partner guess a word, and then you have a list of words you can't say. And the word I got was straitjacket, and we always had this meme for my friend Roll, where he'd be like, "Oh, Roll's gay," and that was like we would carve it into walls and stuff, graffiti, Roll's gay. And so, like, when it was straitjacket, it's like, oh, and mind you, these are Roll's parents that were doing this in front of. So I'm like, okay, bye, mom, I'm podcasting, love you. God damn it. So it's Roll's parents, and I'm like, something Roll's not, and they're like, oh, like all my friends, oh, straight, okay, something Squeaky always wears, oh, a jacket, straight jacket, yeah, we got it, and we're like, woohoo, and then they realize like, oh, he just called my son gay. Something Rolls not straight, yeah.
we used to play those family board games when I was a kid, but we got in trouble because we just kept spelling the N-word and they ended up taking it away from us. They're like,
yeah.
I lost a game. I lost a game of Scrabble on purpose just to spell queef.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, Alex.
Nice.
That sounds like a crime in the UK.
Oh, mate, you got your TV license and you don't got your TV license and you
can't say
Scrabble.
You can't say
Jeremy,
that.
you're basically just Asian John.
Good.
Stop comparing people to your online, to your imaginary friends, Alex.
Oh no.
It makes me feel better.
You're actually being incredibly fucking mean right now. You can't treat Jeremy like that. He's so
retarded.
Oh, I treat Jeremy badly.
Dude, I'm retarded. You gotta go easy on me. I'm dumb as shit. I suckle up on
Asian.
Yeah,
I suckle up on Asian.
Hey, hold on now. I'm pretty tall for
yeah, you're actually taller than me.
I was gonna say, dude, when I found out I wasn't 6 feet tall, I like straight up debated killing myself that day. Because like for years,
why?
Because I don't know. My life was
just wear platform shoes. If you're that desperate.
Imagine being Mexican and then joining the Marine Corps and realizing, oh shit, I thought I was Abershite.
Oh no.
Wow. It's kind of a structure.
You're lucky that we're not using tunnel rats anymore because they probably would have had you on that duty.
Dude, my uncle was 100% that in Vietnam. He is not cool about it at all.
Dude, when my great grandpa's dementia kicked in, he started telling us like World War II stories, and it got fucking intense. Yeah,
it's a funny story. I think I actually meant to mention this the last time. I come from a family of Marines. That same uncle was a football coach here, and like people in my class knew that he had PTSD before it was like taken very seriously. And they would literally drop books on purpose just to see him like crawl.
That's
and
so
even worse
up.
was our field was actually used as a medical helicopter evacuation site sometimes. So when you would hear the chopper, he would like no shit fucking like sprint running, like it was pretty insane.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus
But
Christ!
we all thought it was
Poor
a funny
guy.
joke on an old man, you know.
It's so sad. This dude like went through hell and saw his friends get fucked up by like booby traps, and you're like, let's go fuck with this guy.
Yeah, and it's like
Vietnamese.
it's how I know when like people that talk about Vietnam are bullshitting, because like that uncle does not talk about anything Vietnam.
Yeah, that's how you know they like don't, because they don't want to talk about it. It's like, yeah, I was in hell.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I want to go back there?
Yeah, because it
Oh,
was
that's-
such a good time.
I know it was a
I mean,
sunny
for some
vacation. I like to
They
think there's
don't
like
talk
one
about
guy.
war crimes.
All
Yeah,
the
there's, like,
sushi
one-
you could eat.
Ah, yes, the famous Vietnamese sushi.
Sushi meaning little girls in Vietnam.
Oh, I was gonna say there's like the one vet in the nursing home is like, oh, what I'd give to go back. All the rapes. Oh my god, I miss the rapes. It's great times. Great times. It's head offensive. So many rapes.
No, he's,
What
he's
was
talking about.
your grandfather's stories? What did he tell you when
Oh,
he got dementia?
fucking hell, dude. When his dementia kicked in, he told me one about like how because his brother was in the D-Day landings at like Utah Beach, I think.
No, holy
And
shit!
Saving
Damn.
Private Ryan, dude. And like one of his like
My
friends got
God.
like
Hell
he got
yeah.
fucking just taken out with the MG42, and like he was like laying there, and he's like, Frank, you gotta read me my last rites. And he's like, I don't know what that is. I'm not Catholic. And the dude like died in front of him.
Nice.
That sucked. That sucked.
Damn.
Ass.
That guy went
not
to
a full
hell.
time. Possibly.
All because of your grandpa. He's
Oh,
not a
my
hero
grandpa.
at all.
He was like, "Oh shit, what's the last rite, dude? I don't know what the fuck that. What are you talking
Dude,
about?
that's
There's
why so
cherries everywhere."
fucking gay. Just die. Just die, dude.
Taking too long, dude. This is not a beach trip, all right? You're fucking taking forever here, pal. You're ruining the beach day. I was speaking of World War II. How about this? No sleep till Auschwitz.
I think it was kind of like you. I mean, it's not like they had a fucking seats or anything in those trains, you know.
No, they were
I was-
packed up and they died because there wasn't
trying
any
to-
air.
I was trying to do that song by the Beastie Boys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Barry,
Don't
that
worry.
was so fucking offensive. Shut up. You can't talk like that.
It's funny because they're
6
Jewish.
million people died.
I don't know, dude. There was that
That's too
Mythbusters
many,
episode.
man.
No, hold on. Yeah, hold
Yeah,
on.
but
Sammy,
how
'cause
many?
That's the thing, Alex. I don't know if you remember that episode of Mythbusters where they're like, today, Adam and Jamie are going to find out if it was really 6 million.
No.
He's like, I don't know if these ovens could fit that. Yeah, dude, real episode. Look it up. He's like, I
Oh,
don't
you're
think
not
they could fit
joking.
that.
Do
No, it's
you
real.
remember that politician that said something along the lines of like when he was questioned about abortion and how it should be legal for rape victims? And he was like,
Yeah.
no, the body has something to shut that down.
That was fuck yeah, dude. That guy was dumb as hell. He
Yeah,
was
that
like,
episode of
"The woman-"
Mythbusters was wild too.
Oh no. Fucking hell. I used to flirt with that Jewish woman, Marcella, all the time, and she knew my sense of humor. And one time I was like, lady, 250,000 people dying in the Holocaust was way too many. I'm so sorry for your family. She's like, what do you mean by that? I was like, it's just so many people died, thank God it wasn't 6 million though. That would have been really bad.
What did you say?
Did you
They
fuck
killed
her?
them, or how
Did you
did
ever
they
see your
count
tits in
correctly?
person?
I saw them in person because and they were.
Oh, we're gonna
yeah.
find out now that like Jeremy's friends DP'd her and then told him about it and like laughed in his face.
Wait,
can I
Is
tell
that
that
her
story
that
on
they
here?
DP'd?
No,
Tell us.
no. That
Oh.
wasn't her. A person she listens to the show. A person I know in my personal life was very adventurous when they were younger with their sexual escapades, and they had some friends visiting over the holidays, and we were hanging out, and then he was like, "Hey, have you and her?" I was like, "Yeah," and he's like, and my morbid curiosity kicked in, so I was like, "Well, have you guys?" And they're like, "Yeah, we have," and I was like, "You have?" Like at the same time, and I swear to God, they looked at each other and high-fived and looked back at me and were like, "Fuck yeah, we did," and I was like, "At the same time," and Dude, I felt my heart go into my stomach. I guess they DP'd her.
Why didn't you just high five them like Eskimo
Because
bros?
it's because one of them was and then the black guy who was really chill about it. He was like, "Hey, was that fucked up?" I'm like, just a little bit. It made me want to go, suck start a shotgun. It made me want to go fucking kill myself. But other than that, it's cool. But that sucks ass. It's weird because like I I can never see myself in a gangbang, getting gangbanged or doing one. Like I can't do it. It's weird. I get performance anxiety. I don't have it in me. I don't know about you guys.
No, like I said, I was team captain on the lacrosse team, so my penis always went first.
The first cream pie.
Hey guys, come
First
on! I get first
pie.
dibs. I get to.
Like, is she asleep? Make sure. All right.
Oh, no.
Thanks. I'm gonna let in.
Hey, if she wakes up, get that sock full of bars of soap. All right. We call this Lunesta.
Let her shout a
Jesus.
little.
Oh my god. Geez.
That's horrible stuff, but
That's
it's still funny.
You let one of them go to send the message.
No.
Tell our story.
How did I do that?
Yeah, come on now.
When the wife
It's
and
like it's
daughter don't
medieval
return,
warfare.
So the
That's the best.
adrenochrome gets more concentrated for when you get the next one.
Jesus. Oh, that reminds me, Sammy, that video you sent me of, I don't know why this reminded me of that Downs woman at the gym.
Chrome. He said adrenochrome, and then you thought about chromosome. That's it.
Yeah, I think my
That's
brain
literally
subconsciously.
Dude,
put it
that should be
together.
her nickname, like adrenaline chrome, adrenochrome.
Oh, sweet God.
Asian chrome,
A lot of chromes.
Adrena extra chrome.
yellow
This is
chrome.
from the homies with the chromies. Oh, geez. Could you fuck a person with Down syndrome?
No.
No.
Would you? Not saying like could you. Obviously you could, but would you?
No.
What the
That's so simple.
I know I make a bunch of jokes, but Jesus Christ.
Would you guys eat shit? Seriously, would you guys eat shit?
How hot is she?
No.
Does she have Down syndrome?
It's an honest question, Sammy. I'm just, all right, what if like they're the most attractive person on earth and they're like grabbing you by both wrists and they're like, I want you inside me right now.
I'm sorry, but that's just impossible.
That's the problem. It doesn't go together. No.
You're describing sex to Alex. And he's like,
you just have a fantasy of being someone that's got 50 IQ.
I mean, don't say it like that. Not all Downs people are retarded. They're just.
I mean, after you hit them in the back of the head a few times.
You hit it with Lunesta, aka the sock full of bars of soap. No, you see, like a lot of Downs people, all of them, they're not mentally challenged. They're just trapped in a hell of their own body because God didn't love them enough, so He gave them an extra.
No, they do have lower IQ.
They do.
Yeah, that's part of it.
I've met some pretty smart Downs people in my life. I don't know.
No,
yeah, but because they
compared to what?
It still doesn't mean they understand problem solving or anything of the sort. They just know all the names of Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, you don't see many Down scientists, do you? Otherwise, they'd be looking for a cure. Yeah. They exist.
They just know all the My Little Ponies.
Isn't the cure an extra chromosome?
If I could
the cure is an abortion. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You know what's sad is that probably 100% has been done like thousands of times. Like,
it happens all the time.
Absolutely,
it's one of the main reasons. Statistically proven, it's one of the main reasons people do it.
Yeah, no. One of the main reasons Eileen aborted our kid was because she was worried that like bad karma would catch up of us being collectively horrible and we'd have like a retarded child. Like that. Swear to God, that was it. She's like, yeah.
She looked in the mirror, saw her eyes, and then saw your eyes. She's like, babe, what if his eyes are even narrower than ours?
Oh no, dude, that kid would be so fucking good at karate though, and they'd have no excuse not to be.
He'd be the Japanese Daredevil.
Oh man.
All his other senses.
What are his stunts? His stunts are that sometimes he gets behind the wheel of a car.
Oh no.
You get in like glasses, but they look like ski goggles, like the things for snow blindness.
Oh my God. The little Eskimo ones, like the slit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Captain Cold.
Captain Cold is just a fucking retarded guy with Downs. He takes the flashlight, takes the mask off. He's like, "That's enough," and he's like, "Wait, tap me flash." She's like, "Oh shit." That's
why his ice gun has to slow everything down.
Yeah, because he's like, it's too much for his brain to process. I'm still laughing about the Down scientists. Like, what are you working on? I'm trying to find a cure for this disease. All right. That being said, though, I know you guys said you wouldn't want to have.
Jeremy, you were talking about Eskimos. Like that reminds me. What's your favorite film? Rice Age.
Right? Shut up, Alex. That was lazy. Even for you. Come on now. Under the damn, I thought I had a rice.
Alex's favorite movie is about a 7-year-old, and it's called Nice Age.
I barely get it, but I like it. I still loved it. I didn't get it. I still appreciated it.
Nice. God damn. It's okay, Alex. I don't think you're a pedophile. You're just British. This is the same thing. That being said, though.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you're half German. You have to atone for your crimes. We say this because we love you.
I'm guesstimating what's going on. I'm filling in
Renee, the Mexicans eat spicy food, so he would like a spice age.
Spicy.
Spice age. Do you like the Spice Girls?
No, they take the E out for the sequel.
Oh no!
What was that?
Oh no! Is that gonna be that's the name of this episode?
Renee, that was perfect.
I was thinking about a bit like that earlier, so it kind of just.
Oh my god!
He kind of gave it.
That was fucking great.
All right,
Jeremy, don't do that. Don't do the pistol sound.
I'm sorry. I had to. We're on fire. I'm sorry. I'm feeling.
It's so upsetting. You ruined the moment. You fucking ruined the
moment. Just okay. I know we said you wouldn't want to have sex with the Downs person, but what if like they looked you in the eyes and they said, "Can you fuck me like I'm normal?" Then would you do it?
No.
But you're doing a good deed. You're doing a good deed. You're making them feel good.
How's it a good deed?
Because they're like, I'm retarded, but if you fuck me like I'm normal, I'll feel normal.
Have you ever had sex with a girl that cries?
That's
like no rape jokes.
Like,
but like she's crying emotionally because she's like.
Okay, so I knew this girl. Hope my girlfriend didn't hear this ever. I would see her online, and look, I'm not gonna lie. She was a big bitch, but she had big ass titties, and I'm like, oh no.
Was she a torta? She was a torta?
Oh yeah, another but with big old titty, whatever. But she was involved. I'm not. Let's just say she was involved in promotions for stuff downtown. Nothing dirty, yada yada, clean. And I would DM her, and I remember one time being drunk enough, I'm like, "Yo, can I see those tits?" And she was just like, "No, that's only for my husband." And then as I got to know her more, she was very like, "No, I live in a sexless marriage, yada yada." So she finally showed up. It was awesome. But I remember like after the deed was done, she just started crying. And she's like, I haven't felt this way in so long. And I was like, okay, bitch, this ain't my problem. Like,
what did you tell her? Just like put a bag in your head like Shia LaBeouf.
Monday?
Do you tell her to put like a paper bag over her head like Shia LaBeouf?
Oh my god.
No, nothing like that. Funny story though, I do remember like slapping her tits with my dick and being like, I thought these were only for her husband. Long story short, her husband was like terminally sick and died like a year later.
Oh my god.
Cancer?
Killed him.
I can't remember what was wrong with him, but yeah.
I think I know what's wrong.
What?
I'm guessing what's going on, so I might have a completely different idea of what just happened.
What the hell's going on with Alex?
He's on British time. His brain's like it's like Doctor Who. One time, speaking of titty fucking, one time I was with a woman. It was Eileen. Fuck it. She listened to the show. It was wonderful, Eileen. She like put my little tiny baby carrot pee-pee between her big jumbos, and she was like, it disappeared. So she's like, oh, look at that. We got 3 more weeks of winter. And I started laughing. I thought it was funny.
Dude, you are totally being humiliated. What the hell's wrong with you?
I'm not into humiliation.
Eileen would be the funniest person on this pod if she joined.
That's what I've been.
Dude, get her on 100%.
That's what I asked her, but
we're gonna pick her brain.
But you know what, Jeremy? Like I said before, I don't think she wants to like hang out with your friends. I think you should do a one-on-one with her, just you and her. Kind of romantic, kind of fun. Let her do her thing.
What if she ends up like realizing that I really do suck ass and she leaves me?
No, she already knows that. She already knows that.
I'm not sure.
That's true. That is true. You got me there. She called me Rain Man one time, and I was like, "Yeah, pretty much." Wait, have you guys seen Rain? Have you seen Rain Man?
I know what you're talking about, but no.
Dude, it's weird because like my mom used to call me that as a kid, and I didn't know what that meant until I was older.
Yeah, my tia used to call me Bobby Boucher.
Oh, the water boy.
Yeah.
What did he call you?
Bobby Boucher. It's an old 1997 Adam Sandler movie called The Water Boy, where he's essentially a retarded football player.
Yeah, he's literally a retarded guy.
Yeah.
He's literally like a guy who's so retarded, but he becomes good at football because he's like he has target.
He rages out.
Like,
yeah, it's actually a pretty good. It's a pretty good Adam Sandler movie from back in the day.
They're like the part where he's like visualizing the guy as his mom, and he's like, "She's not the devil, mama. Let me talk to Daddy."
Yeah.
I never.
Watch out! You're gonna piss off Alex. He's gonna be like Adam Sandler. You know what? Too lazy to try said about him.
Okay. You even realize that Adam Sandler's a fucking hack. He's a fucking hack.
Did you know?
Are you serious?
I like that movie. Wait, have you guys seen that one? It was a serious movie with him and Don Cheadle, where his family like died in 9/11, and it's like not played for laughs. Like the whole movie. Yeah, look, it's called Rain Over Me. He's like, my fucking family.
Oh, that movie is fucking amazing. I love that.
It's
one
good.
So much.
Yeah, it's so sad.
Amazing.
But
the song.
At the end, he finally gets the Adam Sandler moment where he does the Adam Sandler voice.
Yeah.
When they're in court and he's like, and then they crash into the towers. And then the towers were like.
I like how you talk about it. I love I love that movie, but only the part where
they got into pain. They got into
because obviously I want to see the pain. It's one thing to see the towers. It's one other thing to see like how it personally affected people.
Yeah, but they had to get
more exciting. More exciting.
Like, it's such a good movie until that part where he's like, and then the war and terror kill my family. And I'm like, dude, come on, man. You want me to not laugh in this part? Like, fucking hell.
I mean, the part where he sings the song.
Like doing a pissed off moment.
It's a serious movie. It's a serious movie.
Yeah. He's like, I play Shadow with the I'll do the real Sandler. Yeah, I play Shadow with the Colossus because my fucking family died in 9/11. And then, like, at the end of the movie, it's literally the whole movie. I never beat it. I was too. It fucked up my brain as a kid. I was bad at gaming.
Why?
It's hard, Alex. It's a hard game. You got to fight giants on a horsey. I ain't about that life.
It's supposed to be a good game.
I literally tried playing it like a month ago, and I told the chat, and everyone was like, "Yeah, that game sucks." And I was like, "Oh, that's not what I heard."
It's supposed to be like the perfect game. Everyone loves it, from what I hear.
They say it's very like artsy. Yeah,
it's one of those games that hasn't aged well.
Dude,
I mean, it's so old. It's like 20 years.
Nah, dude. You know what game has aged into fucking perfection? Like, I know it got a remake and it kicked ass. Resident Evil 4. Love the remake.
Oh,
but I don't know if you guys do the original one. I fucking love that shit. Oh my god.
Dude, hell yeah. I remember taking a piss in a dilapidated house next to my friend's house in the project. And his dad would only spend money on video games after he would beat his wife. And it was when it was a GameCube exclusive. And so we just watched him argue with the kids and everyone, but also play Resident Evil 4.
It's kind of like Tim Dillon's joke about how these fucked up families, they always have the best cereal. Like this guy instead, he beats his wife, but he has great games too. Like he has all the
games. Hey, it was a GameCube exclusive at the time. Not everyone had a GameCube.
Oh no, dude, that fucking segue caught me off guard. Holy shit. I had a friend growing up who I think his dad was like some kind of criminal because like they always had like, and this is back in like the recession days where everything was like way more expensive.
Which one?
They had like the 2008 recession. And they had like
Jeremy's getting a bit sassy about the American economy.
Well, I'm sorry.
There was like,
hold on.
Keep fucking up.
There's fresh material from Alex. We haven't heard this one before.
Oh yeah, his new material? The new minute?
Yeah, it's about the American economy.
You fucking Americans so gay. They don't have a gold reserve.
Oh, the Fort Knox can't be in there. Yeah.
Fort Knox more like my fucking cock.
Alex, I'm gonna change your contact name to Goldfinger because your your Fort Knox fixation confuses me. Because you picked the strangest James Bond movie to
Gold Willie.
Oh man. Fucking hell. I used to fantasize about like being a spy when I was younger. I was like, yeah, I could
Hell
probably
yeah.
do James Bond. I used to think all
I
the time.
used to
I'm like,
fantasize about
Hell yeah.
because my
Like, I
dad
used
like
to fascinated about being a video game boss. Oh, nothing. My bad. Go on.
oh no, my dad was
Oh,
like people
okay.
dying and shit. Sniper, and I want to kill.
holy shit.
Hell yeah. I mean,
You're
that's
like,
how I
I'm
joined the Marine Corps.
gonna set up a
Yeah.
bipod. I'm gonna sight that fucker in.
Huh? What was that?
I said, is that how? Because Rini said that's how he joined the Marine Corps, and I said, by wanting to be the president.
Oh no, just you get when you know a bunch of Marines, it's like, yeah, I want to kill people too.
Like
Let's
everyone
do it.
influences you. Yeah,
You
yeah.
could probably do it.
And you know, I did always have a fixation with bombs and stuff when I was younger. I think I told you guys
Didn't
this.
you? Yeah, you
You
said
said
you used to like
something
have.
about it.
You said you had like a thing about ninja weapons, and then you took a photo shoot with ninja.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that was my favorite.
No, but
no.
my aunt still has this card. She showed it to my girlfriend one time, but like I didn't even know how to write. But I was like, "Look, Dia, this is how you make a paper firecracker, and one day I'm gonna make a bomb." And
Oh
she was
my
like,
God.
"Okay, then I'll take care of it." And she still has it, and she's and it's fucking it's like a shitty piece of paper
You're like,
folded with like a little paper fuse. It's
you're
just
like,
paper. But like
look,
she was
yeah,
like, "That's when I knew there was something wrong with you, Renee." I was like, "Okay."
oh, you're like, one day I'm gonna make everybody pay.
And guess what? Yeah, that's what I grew up to do. My first job, I worked with C4,
Really?
Bangalore torpedoes,
What the
other
fuck was
plastic
that like?
explosives.
Did you get to blow shit up?
Yeah, I was a combat
Yeah.
engineer. It's
Oh, hell
pretty
yeah.
it's pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it kind of terrifying? Like, are there any mistakes
Oh
that
yeah.
maybe happen? Yeah.
Yeah, like the first thing they kind of do is like they kind of see if you're willing to hold like a block of C4. And it's like
No.
you could tell some people get nerves about it.
Yeah.
I assume it's
So
nothing like
was
the
there
hurt
someone
locker.
who panicked?
No, not in my class. I mean, you
Okay.
definitely do have people that like. My whole thing is like for training's the easy part, and any Marine will tell you that. When you get to your unit, that's when like shit gets a bit because when you have the actual sanctioned trainings, because for the PR and everything, they're pretty regulated. But once you get with the
Okay.
unit, that's where all those like eyes are go away, and that's when shit gets real.
Was it you go to the unit? What does that mean? Is it like the training is over, now you're actually a
The
soldier?
basic
Or
training's over, and now you're training with your unit, the people that you're going to be expected to fight alongside.
okay.
Pretty
So
much the
that's when
gist.
shit
Do
like
they
like the
teach
So
you
incident
that's
you
when
had.
you get hazed. I mean, you'll get hazed no matter what, but that's when it's like, oh, like now there's no one to like come check on you, no like officer or
Oh,
anything.
oh, jeez.
Really?
Rini,
Who
did they
checks on you?
teach
So
you the
like the
war crime
officers?
part?
Hold on.
What's that, Alex?
What's up?
They teach you the war crime part.
Oh no, dude! You know what's even funny? Are you guys familiar with Smedley Butler?
No.
Yeah.
War is
War racket.
war is a racket. Yes. So we talk about. There's a whole section in boot camp about learning who Smedley Butler is. They don't mention any of that. I'll put it that
Oh
way.
shit.
They don't mention that. Yeah, he
Oh.
like talked to, but like they kind of indoctrinate you to be like, no, like you want those medals of honor. They don't talk about all those
Military-industrial
people that realize
complex isn't
wars.
real.
What's up?
There's no military-industrial complex. They're full of shit. We're not owned by Northern. I say this all the time though. Chris Dorner, hero. Okay, and that guy.
It's like
What was
how
it,
many
Navy?
drone strike direct hits can you get?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on the kill streak. No, I'm playing. Hey, you know what I do find funny about Call of Duty is whenever like someone has the care package that's like a mystery kill streak. If you steal it, the pilot's up there is like, "Sorry guys, it's theirs now," and just drops the
Hey,
bomb.
they
My
got
bad.
yeah, they got dibs on the iPad. So sorry.
It's like, "Sorry, brothers."
Yo, my bad. Whoops. It would
Yo, he
take a
got the
lot for
bag.
me to. It would take a lot for me to go to war, honestly. Like
I mean, I
invasion.
never went to war. Like I'm a boot marine, but I mean, I trained for shit. I got qualified
You've
rifle.
done plenty of damage in your own country.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah.
That's why if like mainland China invades, I'm in. I'll infiltrate. I'll be amongst them as if I'm in their ranks. Next thing you know, bam, taking their asses out. All right, they won't see me coming. But it would.
Jeremy, you're the one. Like you're the first guy who dies in a Chinese human wave attack.
Yes, Jeremy.
I'm sorry, you are.
No.
Jeremy, you'd probably fit in Guam.
What the fuck? Why? I've been told that before too.
Told what?
No, man. Yeah, I've been told people are like, yeah, people mention Guam all the time. I'm not fucking Guamese. I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, Guam. Have you guys ever met anyone from Guam?
I met one guy from Guam, and he was a piece of shit.
Yeah, they are. It's weird.
They are. They're fucking rude as hell.
They're like 5'3", Mexican-looking, squat pumpkin people.
Wait, have I ever done the Filipino voice on here? Have I done the Filipino guy? Hey,
no, but you've done the face.
Oh, that's great. Keep going.
You've done the face.
Keep going. Keep going.
Who wants to go down to Johnny B. Balls? Go and get some honey chicken. Oh man, I want to be a boxer so bad, but I'm only 5'2", man. Oh my god, I love being Filipino. Fucking Eileen.
Filipino.
I want to be a boxer or a mechanic or only one of those two things, balls. Hey, balls. They'll fucking call. Why am I saying they? I'm half Filipino. Eileen's half Filipina. I swear to God, one time she's like, if I ever woke up and found out I was full Filipina, I'd fucking kill myself. I'm like, that's not.
Oh, dude, those girls are like brainwashed to suck dick. It's kind of like bizarre.
They're very hypersexual over there.
Dude, yeah. I met one of them online and it was like not even like it was like uncomfortable.
Filipino like, guys on gay Tinder, Filipino guys, they like search far and wide for dick. Like even in Sweden, they're so horny. I get Filipino matches all the time. They don't even care.
He's like, "Hey, boss, I know you're in Europe. Let me suck your dick,
man. Hey, boss, wanna get packed in?
Hey, boss, wanna get packed, man? Because like I keep saying they. Filipinos like can't pronounce the P. They say it's a F. So they call it the Philippines. Like they can't even say the name of the fucking country.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Oh, I know. Honestly, some say Filipino, some say Philippine. Is that why?
Yeah, the accent's so. I'm so glad, dude. If I had the accent, I would genuinely find the nearest bridge and jump off of it. Like
we wouldn't talk to you.
Yeah, I would. I wouldn't expect you guys to. Like if the first time you came on voice chat and I was like, "Hey, boss, let's do the podcast," and everybody clicked off, I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised at all. Like holy shit.
What if I had like a stern Middle Eastern accent? I sounded like a terrorist.
You do. What the fuck are you talking?
No, stop. I sound like a fag. What are you talking about?
Sammy sounds like a guy. Sammy just sounds like some dude. He doesn't sound like a murderer.
Sammy's been doing this bit to me for, I guess, Assad's been overthrown. So there's like the rebellion has selected their new leader. And Sammy's like, "This is me." I'm like, "You're fucking with me." He's like, "No." I'm like, "You're fucking with me." And then I look it up, and I'm like, "That's the new leader of Syria." He's like, "No, you're just racist." And I'm like, "I know, but that's not you, right?"
I do it to Ted. I've done it to Ted with like black criminals from Chicago, and he kind of believes it. Like, you know I'm not black. Why are you buying this?
He's like, "What the fuck, dude? You keep fucking gaslighting me, man."
Exactly.
Keep doing this shit to me.
Exactly.
I was gonna gaslight Alex, and then Jeremy fucking ruined it.
I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah,
what
before
happened?
you got in the call, Sammy, fucking Renee DM me. He's like, "Pretend Alex's mic is fucked up. Just go with the bit." And I did.
We did it for a while.
Like 2 minutes. No, like 2 minutes.
You told me about it.
Yeah, I told.
He was like, "Can you guys hear me? Am I coming through?"
And we were like, "No, it's very echoey, distorted." And he's like, "Oh, I don't know what it is. I'm gonna connect to my laptop."
No, it wasn't even that. It was just me still trying to focus on.
You got God. Get over
from my
it.
side. No, I couldn't because it's still glitching on my side.
Dude, we can't fucking hear you. I think it's happening again. Oh man, I'm sorry.
We need more embarrassing stories, guys. Pull them out.
Okay. One time I tried to learn Hmong, whatever the fuck their stupid language is called, to impress a woman who was Hmong, and that didn't really work out. That got me in trouble, actually.
You did tell me about that. That's
you
fucking
told us
gay.
about it.
Yeah,
I think I told this story to Luke.
That one haunts me. I'm sorry, it haunts me.
I used to one time when I was 14. Like, you know how some people they kind of fuck their mattresses.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Like you sandwich your dick between the mattress and the bed. I did.
Alex is like, mine's not that long.
But I didn't. Mine was barely
a
enough.
bed of nails.
What the fuck is that coming?
Anyway, go on, Sam.
No, that was really good.
Wait, what do you say?
He said, "Was it a bed of nails?" Fucking great, Alex.
He shoots,
but-
he scores.
Scat house.
So I fucked, but the thing is, you're supposed to like fuck something within it. Like you're not supposed to actually raw dog the mattress, right? But I raw dog the mattress. And it was like a huge. There was like a huge stain. I use way too much lotion, right? So there's a huge stain. So it kind of looks like my bed looked like a big wet pussy, right? And I just kind of no, but seriously, I just kind of hoped that no one would notice. When we moved to a new house, my dad kind of went like, "Sammy, I don't know what about your bed?" Oof. And then he just walked away.
He fucking knew, dude.
He just went.
He's
One of
like,
my
I've
cousins.
been missing goats.
What's that?
No. He said
Why
he
you
saw
are-
this in goats.
He's disappointed. Like, why did you get some actual pussy? Like
One of my-
actual
one
goat
of-
pussy?
He
You are
was upset
pretending your
because the
bed.
bed scented.
You're pretending your bed is a goat. Shame on
We
you.
have
son.
goat outside. It's right there. Fuck.
You
one of
fucking
my
bitch.
One of my cousins caught me like jacking off, which was already embarrassing. But I was watching. Okay, so back in the day when DVDs had menus, he had a DVD copy of the movie Into the Blue. So I just had the main menu on where Jessica Alba's on there. Paul Walker's on there too, and he's shirtless. But I was like blocking his vision.
Oh,
Yeah, and I was like jacking off to her, but I was like jacking off onto a. So I was like pretending to fuck her, but with the pillow. So I was like jacking off onto the pillow with like one hand jacking it, the other one blocking Paul Walker. And he walked in and saw me like on my knees with the pillow, and he just didn't know what to do. So he like closed
With
the
your
door and
hand
like
on-
walked.
And
Yeah,
you're
so one
touching
hand's
Paul
covering-
Walker at the same time. You're stroking Paul Walker.
Yeah, I was trying to cover it, but it looked like I was touching Paul Walker on the TV, and I was like,
Jeremy, I have a question for you.
He
What's
can
up?
tell
Because it
he's
seems
dead
like-
already.
He died later. Yeah.
You used to be like much more nerdier, right?
That's debatable.
It sounds-
I think I'm just as bad now. Yeah.
It seems like you were really bad before
I mean, it was because like
with the
it really-
walkie-talkies and everything.
Oh, don't the Spider-Man walkie-talkies.
Yeah, exactly. At 17.
Dude, we
Hell
used to play
yeah.
lightsabers until our mid-20s, and he gave that up
No,
eventually.
that's
Jeremy.
That's
Why?
recently. That's like yesterday. You're
Actually, yeah,
28.
a couple years ago, Eileen and I
Oh,
were visiting. We were visiting him and his wife back home, and he fucking hell. He's like, "You want to go play lightsabers in the garage?" And I was like, "Dude, not in front of our girls." And we did
Oh,
anyway.
you wanted you. Oh my god.
Yeah, we did.
Your
too. And
answer
Eileen
should have
was-
been no, not in front of my girl.
I didn't want to let him down. He walked out of the room with the two lightsabers. He had the fucking Obi-Wan and the
Dude, I
Darth
would
Vader.
have
He's
done
like,
it.
I did. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's
Just
some
being-
good old times.
Yeah.
But Jeremy,
he
was there a switch? Because it doesn't seem like the guy with the walkie-talkie got any pussy. It seems like you probably
No, he
went through a
didn't.
change.
No,
So what happened? What changed?
I think going to college kind of got me out of my shell. I started dating
Yeah,
a
yeah.
woman who was a few years older than me, and she kind of like showed me the
really?
ways of the world. Yeah, I
How
think I
old
told
was
you
she?
I didn't. Oh, my first girl. I didn't have sex till I was 19. I swear to God, I didn't even like
That's
kiss a
fine.
girl. Till I was.
Who gives a
Um,
shit? Who old was that?
she-
How old was
Fucking
the
loser.
she was 27 when I met her. So I was
Really?
19. She
That's
was 27.
nice.
Yeah,
That's kind of hot.
Nice.
I thought it was,
Props.
dude. I
Yeah.
thought it was. I thought it was so cool.
Oh.
but, like, what's up?
What's up?
He's going to say he was 24 and she was 12.
Oh
You've
no.
just reminded him.
But what's
How
it
old
called? No, it was so she was a few years older than me, and
damn.
it was really funny because she was actually taller than me, very tall, like Polish
No.
American.
Oh, hell
Did she
yeah.
dominate you?
We'll get to that.
Oh,
Hell yeah. I got
But,
a story for this. Remind me.
perfect.
No, what do you
perfect.
got? What do you got? What do you got?
No, I want to
No,
hear
finish
how
yours,
she
Jan.
said-
Finish
Oh,
yours
okay.
first.
Oh, well, anyway, so she was, even though she was like taller than me and obviously a woman, one of my friends accused her of being trans. in a very like non-chill way.
Jesus.
That's so we're in the student center, and he's like, dude, you gotta get us some nudes. I'm like, no, that's fucked up. And he's like, dude, she's taller than you. She's got a stronger jawline than you. As far as I'm convinced, she has a cock. She's trans, and you're gay. He was like, you gotta get. He was like, get us pictures, or I'm saying otherwise. I'm like, you can't do that, dude. She's
he just wanted to see her. He's just manipulating you.
What a friend.
He's the one who found somebody's pornography actually without even like
the one who cried. The faggot.
He called me. Wait, do you guys? I know Sammy knows about this. Alex, Renee, do you guys know about this?
About what?
So one of my friends found somebody's porn, right? And like he called me that night to tell me that he found it, but he was like crying. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, he like found her porn.
Unless this was about an egg roll, no.
This was not the egg roll video in particular, but it is that. But he calls and he was like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, what's up? What happened? He's like, I found your porn. I was like, oh my god, dude, what porn? He's because I thought it was just cam stuff. He's like, oh my god, I started jerking off. I'm like, why the fuck are you calling me, man? Hang up. Hang up right now.
And he's crying too. He's crying after jerking off. He still has cum on his hands. Bro.
Dude, I think he had like a crisis of conscience. He like cranked a glob and was like, "Oh no!"
The worst post-nut clarity in the history of mankind.
Straight up, dude. Yeah, and then like him and another guy like jerked off to it together in the woods, and I haven't talked to those guys in a couple
years.
That's wait. Explain that.
Who the hell are you hanging out with?
These are my wonderful friends from back home. So, some of my friends do a yearly camping trip to Yosemite, and
where they jerk off.
Okay, so I swear to God, they didn't say it was a circle jerk, but I think it was a circle jerk, or maybe like they did jerk. No, dude, I'm serious, because like,
yeah.
So isn't that what your therapist called it?
Yeah, yeah. But he like had it like on his iPad, I guess, because like I only found out because one of my shouts out Tavon, one of my best friends. All right, love that guy. He told me about it. I guess he was gonna smoke a joint. And he went into the tent and like they had the iPad and they were like huddled over. Mind you, these guys have girlfriends and they're all huddled over the iPad with their cocks out. And I guess like they like turned and saw him and he was like, hey, let me do my black guy voice. I'm allowed to. He's like, hey, y'all, anyone here got a oh shit. And like he saw them like hunched over, jacking off to her on the iPad and he like walked out. And the next day he was like, hey dog, he's like, I'm telling you this because you're my boy and I love you, but like they was jerking off to that. I don't know what to say. It was weird. I was just trying to get high. My bad. I was like, thank you for telling me, my African brother. And then we did the Wakanda thing because that's just how we
did. Shut up.
You're just trying to make it. You're just trying to be like, yeah, I know a black guy.
He wanted to sneak that in. He just made everything
okay. We didn't do the Wakanda thing, but they were actually jerking off on the iPad. That did actually happen.
Imagine them like standing there on their knees, like their pants are kind of halfway down, their asses are out. And you see
that's why I couldn't get mad.
Look my white asses.
Dude, dude, if Benji was there, that would have been perfect because he's the guy who was
like, the Jewish guy.
Yeah, that would have been perfect, but he wasn't there. He was too cheap to go. So
the guy. Oh, what?
He didn't go because
it cost a cent.
Don't look at my ass. That lives rent free in my head. I say that shit all the time. I'm walking around the house. I'm like, don't look at my ass.
I love the way you say that. It's looking hilarious.
Don't look at my ass.
I remember. I guess I have like a little like two stories that probably aren't going to go anywhere, but
no, go ahead.
Scott,
I remember when I first moved back to the Rio Grande Valley, I was on a website looking for hookups, and I met this girl, and another gordita, not that fat though, but big old ass and stuff. And I was like, oh,
that's always a good start.
I'm gonna hit her up, and she finally is like, yeah, come over. And so I drive. I finally get there. This girl is like 45 and has like mommy Latina. And I'm like, oh fuck.
Whoa.
And long story short, she we're slowly getting into the grind. She like flips me over and just puts her tongue up my ass. Like, no discretion, no warning, no asking. And I'm literally
that's
like,
amazing.
Just
now
quick,
you know how it feels.
What?
No.
Wipe before
No.
What the fuck are you guys saying?
Now you know how it feels. You were the victim now.
Well, let me just say, I discovered something new about myself right then and there.
Yeah, of course.
However, it
lucky
was
you
like
use
to a
every day.
point where she was like mommy dommy me for like she was not letting me move. And then
It's kind
after
of
a
hot,
while,
though.
I just straight up feel like she just starts like not pegging me, but just shoving shit up my ass. And that's when I'm like, okay, no, I need to.
Gay.
Wait,
I need to
Renee, what
leave.
did she try to put in?
Yeah,
She
what
just
was
had
it?
like this big ass like not like a penis shaped. It was definitely a phallic object, but she was just going
No.
in there, and I was just like, I don't know how clean I am
Did
down
you
there. And I
did you
got
like
really
it?
self conscious.
Did you like it?
The tongue part was okay. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. I imagine that latter part
The
was too
rest of it
much.
reminded me too much of childhood. I was like, no, I don't. I'm not.
No, this feels too familiar.
Crazy. She just felt she could dominate you.
But no, it was cool. Yeah.
Dude, that kicks ass.
Yeah, so because you had asked me last pod, like, who was the oldest, and I said, like, oh, I did date a 38-year-old, but no, like the oldest, yeah, she was 45.
Oh, dude,
You're
I
so
fucked
deflated
40.
now. You sound depressed.
What?
You sound depressed now that you talked
Me?
about it.
No, dude, trust me, if I go on all those stories, my
Yeah.
sexcapades when I was young and in shape, then, but nah. And then,
Yeah.
That's the
funny,
pod's for, brother.
Monday?
That's the pod's for. That's the Scat House is, man.
Oh, maybe one day, maybe. Dude, trust me, I
All my
had
sex
a
stories
breakfast
suck.
club in Austin, and because of a post from my other private Reddit that I one time replied to somebody asking a question, and they realized it, I had to close that whole breakfast club.
I actually deleted I deleted a Reddit account because one of my fucking friends, Zach, I love you, but you outed me, brother. He outed me to this woman we knew because she was like,
What
"Do you
the
have a Reddit
fuck?
account?" I was like, "I don't have a Reddit," and he's like, "Yeah, he fucking does." I'm like, "No, I fucking don't. Shut up." Because I suppose cringe. And one time I posted was like, "If you have a crush on somebody, how do you talk to them?"
Oh,
Like, how old are you?
Wow.
Jeremy,
like,
your friends
23.
fucking suck.
You're a
You
fucking
have awful
He kicks
friends.
ass. No, he kicks ass. He's my bro. He's like my brother. I fucking love that guy.
My
I had to beep his
God.
name out though.
No,
No,
let
he
me
was.
tell you. Oh my bad.
What do you got? What do you got? No, what do you got? What do you got?
So, one of my girlfriend's best friends, like growing up, like in middle school. I think I've told you this before, Jeremy,
Oh, so
and
she
I want to
does have
say on the
friends.
Patreon. What?
She does have friends.
Well, you'll see.
No.
Oh no.
She was like a really like well gifted like teenage girl. I'll put it that way. Like, and she was so stupid. She couldn't recognize that dudes were
check
like
his hard
trying to get.
drives.
But let me fucking talk. She couldn't
Alex,
understand that
shut
dudes would
up.
like steal her pen or pencil to be like, haha, I have it. And she'd be like, give it back, but they were just trying to like flirt. She was that stupid.
Yeah.
Well, as she got older, she got implants and became like a really high end escort.
Oh, hell yeah.
Great.
And during 2020, she hung herself.
Oh, never mind.
At like 20 years old. And I remember me and my cousin,
man.
two funny stories
Jesus.
about it.
Oh my
I'm there
God.
with my cousin and we're tripping balls on acid. And he's there like, man, like I know it's bad, but I've tried looking for her nudes. And I'm like, oh no, they're there. You just need to type in her screen name. And he's like, and I'm like, he's telling me, he's like, no, I can't find them. Like, what the fuck are you using? You're using Google, right? He's like, yes.
Like
and like, here's the best part. I'm like, he's like, yeah, I'm using Google. I can't find anything. I was like, did you hit videos? And then I just see him go to his phone real quick, a few seconds. He's like, holy shit. I'm like, you motherfucking idiot. That's how you use Google. You don't just fucking type. So
I
he
thought
found
you
it.
were gonna say, like, did you type in alive after to get her before she hanged herself? Like, you gotta make sure.
Well, obvious. Let me. Long story short, we start watching. Well, we don't start watching it. Like we're just like, oh shit, there it is.
Like Jeremy's friends, you start jerking off.
No.
On acid.
We start bad tripping because we start thinking like, man, how sad that is for like the life of like a young girl that grew up in the projects here. She was She was another good friend of ours, neighbors, and a classmate of mine. That was her little sister also, and so we're just there like, man, dude, like this is horrible. Like, and I was talking about my little niece. My little niece ended up having 2 kids before high school finished. So but I was just like, I don't want my niece to turn out like that. I think about it, like, she came from a broken family. And I was like, look at her Instagram. I was like, 48,000 followers. I'm like, Squeaky, that was my cousin's name. I was like, that's 48,000 hard dicks None of them were there for her in her darkest moment,
Oh,
and we just had to.
fucking
Oh my god.
oh, that reminds me when
my girlfriend would absolutely fucking smack the shit out of me if she heard me say that.
and
And you know the even worse part? When we went to go bury my uncle, we actually found her tombstone, and my girlfriend had like a sentimental moment there.
Oh my god, it's so fucking sad. That's
I
like
know,
when
and I'm pretty sure my cousin did end up beating off to her videos. But let me put it this way: her videos very boring, very boring.
That's the worst part.
Most are.
That's the most offensive part, dude. Boring videos and she's dead. Fuck, what a waste. I don't know if you guys remember when August Ames killed herself. There was that one porn star who was like bullied by Twitter.
Yeah,
dude, that was so fucking sad.
Because she was bullied by Twitter.
Because she didn't do because the scene she was supposed to do.
Problems already.
Yeah, right. And she was like young, 20 something, and then like the dude she was gonna do a scene with didn't get HIV tested, and she was like on Twitter. It was so sad. She's like, "Hey guys, what happened to my body, my choice?" And everybody's like, "Shut up, kill yourself." So she did, and it was really sad.
Oh man. Did she have
that
AIDS,
night,
or was it just like the risk?
The risk of it, because the guy she was gonna do a scene with wasn't tested, and so she's like, "Hey, hold on now, guys, I gotta have a choice here, right?" And everyone called her like a horrible person for it. So
yeah,
homophobe. I felt so bad, but within like 30 minutes of reading the article, I was jacking off to her videos like right after.
You know the worst part is if you actually do find videos, there's like compilations of it's like R.I.P. August Names. Here's the best of 30 minutes, and it's like what the fuck?
It's like when you jerk off to the beat.
Well, imagine it's you guys know the funeral song on the horn taps. Dun,
yeah.
Dun, dun,
like
that's what's playing during the compilation.
Yeah, like just a compilation video, and it's like, oh my god, that's so sad. That's horrible. I felt pretty bad. So I think we're coming up on an hour. I think it's a good time to end off. Do you guys have any
This one
more?
was gay. The last one was funnier.
No, this was good. I think we got.
I thought this was the best one.
Yeah, this one was good. Yeah,
the pod used to be great, but it's sad what it's become.
Yeah.
Within 4 episodes, we're already on the verge of killing ourselves because of how.
I'm trying to think of any horrible stories. You know what? I'm gonna write them down, and then next time.
Yeah.
Ted got mad at me because I have because I write stuff down on a list, but I think that helps. I like to have a list.
Why does Ted have so many requirements?
I don't know, dude. He says like he went off on me because like I hosted the episode with you guys who, I mean, this is pretty much our regular cast as of now, as far as I'm concerned. And I was like, it's not that deep, brother. It's just a conversation we'd probably have once a week anyway, and I'm just recording it. That's literally all it is.
We're the only viewers. We're the only ones who watch it.
No, dude, I swear to God, it's literally like probably just us and then like Eileen because she listens to it at work, and then like 2 of my friends at my job. And the 2 guys at work are probably calling me gay while they're listening to it. They're probably like, it sucks ass. I hope he crashes his bike on the way here one day. I've actually been told that. No, I've been told that before. I've actually been told that.
You know what? Next episode we should have a theme, and it's your intervention for Stop Being a Little Bitch.
No, dude, I love no. I like
we use the theme song from the intervention program.
What?
I like being
the intervention TV show. Like we use the theme song from it.
I wanted to let dude. Here's the thing. I like being a little bitch because, and you guys are gonna fucking.
It makes you hard. We know.
No, hold on. Because one time Eileen and I were like having sex, and she was like, "Yeah, you're my bitch, huh?" And I was like, "Oh," something awakened in me. I was like, "Yes."
Yes, because you get hard. What the fuck do you mean? No, I just told you.
What?
We know, Jeremy. We always knew.
Scat House signing off. Good night, everybody.
All right. Good night.